Hi, my name is Kendall Dixon and I'm an author, and today I'm going to be reading a few pages from my newest book, Lie to Me. This is from chapter 4, and I may have a little bit of help from Bucky that I don't want. He grabbed her hand and pulled her through the crowd of carnival goers. Hastily they weaved in and out of clusters of people. He stopped in front of a game booth. For 5 tickets, a person could attempt to throw rings onto different colored bottles. Red bottles were worth 5 points, black were 10, and white were 1 point each. After throwing all 10 plastic rings, points were added up and could be exchanged for a prize. The prizes ranged from bouncy balls, various stuffed animals, and live goldfish. The most coveted prize was a large unicorn plush, similar to the one in Despicable Me. "Are you ready to be romanced?" he asked. "How?" "Watch and learn." Thomas handed the booth attendee, an overly enthusiastic elderly male, 5 tickets. He chewed the end of a cigarette while Thomas held the cup of rings. He leaned over, turned his head, and squinted his eye, as if he was calculating the perfect strategy to ensure the most points. Celia stood beside him, her hand covering her face in a poor attempt to conceal her laughter. "Laugh all you want, but I'm winning you that unicorn," he said. He stood back up straight and threw his first ring. It bounced off a black bottle and landed on the ground. 0 points. His next 3 tosses were slightly better, successfully landing on 1 red bottle and 2 white bottles. But then his luck ran out. All the remaining throws ended up on the ground. 7 points will get you a goldfish, or one of these little stuffed animals. What will it be? Thomas looked to Celia, but she simply shrugged her shoulders. This was his idea after all. "How about the smaller unicorn? Let's do the pink one," Thomas said. The attendee handed him the unicorn plush. It was at least 5 times smaller than the grand prize, but it was equally as cute. It had a fuzzy rainbow-colored mane and tail, and a sparkly silver horn. Thomas got down on one knee and extended the unicorn to her. The people around them had stopped and were staring. A few started taking pictures with their cell phones. Her face flushed, and heat rushed to the back of her head. "Celia, will you do me the honor of accepting this lovely unicorn?" he asked. "Yes, no, please, get up," she said. He grinned madly and stood up. The bystanders cheered as she took the unicorn from him. "I'm going to kill you," she whispered. "What? So soon? We haven't even done part 2. "What's part 2? He didn't answer. Instead, he grabbed her hand and started walking again. They passed the tent with animals where a small child was crying for their father, scared to be alone on the miniature horse. The smell of sawdust shavings and sweaty animals overtook the aroma of fried foods. He stopped at the end of the path, in front of the Tunnel of Love, haunted house, and House of Mirrors. "You're kidding, right?" Celia asked. Thomas shook his head. "You asked for a romantic date, so you're getting a romantic date. Now do me a favor and close your eyes." Celia sighed, but did as she was told. Thomas put one arm around her waist and kept her hand in his other. He guided her forward slowly and carefully. She felt safe, like he wasn't going to accidentally walk her into a wall. "All right, there's a step here, and then we're going through a door." Celia stepped up onto the wood, and it creaked. Thomas opened the door, and the air inside was warm. Eerily sounding music spewed from the speakers. "Open your eyes."